The comment I got is how to properly use automation. How to use automation. Testing. Boom. Family. Now, let's just dive in quickly. Don't get it twisted. The best way for you to start automation, or for you to start learning about automation, is actually to think of it from a vocal perspective. Do you get? If you want to start understanding automation, start with vocal. And that's what I'm going to share with you here. Now, after mixing your beat becomes, or your song becomes, instrumental and vocal. These are two things, two elements that make up music or a song. In this particular song, the instrumental tends to build and come down, build, come down, build, comes down. And the vocal, most of the time, that your lead vocal is most of the time static. Do you know what static means? It means it's leveled, it's on a horizontal line. Do you get? Now, this is how you think about automation. Now that your song, your beat is going up and down, because at some point it might start with just one keyboard, maybe not having enough percussions at the beginning, but at the second 8 bars of the song, you discover that things are coming in. What will now happen to the song? It will add a bit of volume to the instrumental, right? But what happens to the vocal? The vocal still remains the same. It simply means the vocal would have been covered a bit by that very particular sound that is coming in, that is being introduced to the song. And in most cases, 2 or 3 sounds might be introduced at a particular time of the song. What happens to the vocal? Still static. Then going to the chorus, what happens? Still static. This is how to think about automation. Do you get? So when you think about automation this way, you know this is a very good way to start. Take a look at this song. Look at what is going on here. If you look at this part of this song, you see that there is an automation here. All you need to do is just to cut where you want to increase, you increase, you bring down, you increase, you bring down. Do you get? So as you can see now, you can see that at this point of this song, some other instruments came in. Listen. See? Instruments came in, the bass line changed, some instrument came into this place. You see what I did now? This song it's already been automated, but I had to go back to the song to actually teach it because I saw the comment. You see what I did? I had to increase it here. But come to the chorus, I increased the lead vocal further. Do you get? I increased the lead vocal further a bit so that I can compete with the instrument there. If not, it will be lost. Then after that place, let's listen to the instrumental alone. It dies. That is the dynamic of any song. It's always up and down to create that emotion in the song. So since it's creating emotion, will you leave the vocal that is very high now? If you now, that vocal that has been playing on this very loud section of the song, which is the chorus, if you leave it to this place that is broken down, how would you feel? It will feel very awkward. Now, the entire song has been broken down and it's empty. We only have that chord and the muted playing. It's empty. What would you not do? That is where this automation, you see the drive down. You see the drive down. The automation of the vocal is not down because the artist actually sang something there. See, if I leave this thing now, you have to bring it down and listen to it so that the vocal will not be coming down towards where the instrumental is. And look at it again. It builds up again. It builds up again. That is how to do automation. And don't forget, when you are doing automation like this, there are some places where you wouldn't want delay. Look at the delay. You must automate your delay. You must automate your reverb. But first, you need to understand the concept of automation, how to automate your vocal. That's where once you learn how to automate your vocal, you cannot apply that wisdom. You cannot apply that wisdom to your drum. Anything that feels static, you feel, oh, my drum is static in the chorus, most especially in the chorus section, and there are a lot of instrument that is building up to that chorus. That means it will cover, it will not sound as good as it is on the verse part that I like it. Other instrument will not cover it on the chorus. So what I have to do is to now automate that place, that section of the drum a bit. 1 dB would play a big role, will make a very big impact. Do you get? This is just a guide. You use your head. You are an engineer also, so you should be creative with it. You should, use your ear and listen to it and know what you should do. Don't just do things because I'm saying them. You should deem it fit. It should call for it. The song should call for it. You understand? I won't do this in every other song, and it can change based on the song. Do you get? So focus on what the song is calling you to do. Once you have that perception, do it. Once your mind tells you, should I do this? Do it. Do you get? Do it. Don't be scared. Do you get? You say, oh, this part of the drum is hidden because other instrument, there is a brass here, there is a trumpet, there is a very big chord coming in, and it's definitely going to cover my drum. Or there is another way to do automation. Let's say, for instance, this is my drum box. For instance, this is my drum box now. This instrument, let's say it is where I've boxed my drum. Now, if I bring an EQ, do you know you can do automation like this? Let me teach you something very interesting. If you feel that in this chorus part, let me play it. Let's be illustrative. This chorus part, your drum seems lost in this particular portion. All you have to do is to bring in an automation. First of all, you need to test what the EQ is doing. All you need to do is to say, okay, the drum is not actually entirely lost, but because of the vocal that the instrument that is coming in is covering a particular frequency or is making the drum dark, let me try to boost a particular frequency. You cannot say, let me boost the high end because this thing is making this thing dark. Let me boost the mid range because this thing is hiding my mid range. This is just an instance. So automation is not just about volume. So you cannot say, okay, since it's like that, if I boost this high end without boosting the entire volume, don't forget this thing is also volume in these guys. It's also volume. You are raising the volume here. So what you are going to do, since boosting an EQ here would give that drum what we call in mixing, we call it perceived loudness. It will seem as if the drum is louder because of this particular techniques you are using. You just boost a particular frequency. Once it gets to that point, once that particular portion is ending, you reduce it back or you just turn off the EQ. Let's practicalize it. For instance, this section now, this section is where I don't like. This section is where it's covering my drums, my drum box. So all I have to do is to allow the drum to play. I will now on this this guy here. I'll on it, then I'll play. See what I'll do now. That's all. You see? It will not sound as if the drum is actually louder. In that, the drum will not compete with the rest of the instrument. Then all I just have to do after that section is just for me to off it. I will off it. You see? I will just off the guy. Now let's see what he's doing. See? It has automatically increased that part. So once it gets to this portion, it will go off. It's as simple as that. So there are so many ways to use automation actually. So this is one of the ways to use automation, creatively, so that the song will not feel lost. These are some of the things we do in a song, and even the artist will not even realize it. He will be jumping, saying the kick is not loud, this one is not loud, the vocal is... These are the things we do that are hidden in a song. You just feel, oh, the song is better, but you'll be looking for other artists will be looking for irrelevant problems. Whereas the producer or the engineer has actually, done some crazy stuffs in the song that you might not even notice. So this is how to just take your song from here to there. So please share this video. Once you share this video, you can write me, send me a song on my email. I will review it and tell you what to do on the song practically. And once you do it, boom, your song will just take from here to there. So share the video, comment, engage. Engagement means comment. Comment on the video. Tell me what you want me to do next. You can see me reading the comment somebody already commented, and I'm doing the tutorial. So I'm going to be doing tutorial based off of what I get from my comments. You get to comment what you want me to do, and peace out.